Truth is powerful, a force capable of exposing our deepest fears. In the realm of crime, there are no innocent bystanders, especially on The Mystified and Missing. In the summer of 2022, two lives became intertwined in what would become a harrowing tale of betrayal, manipulation, and violence. This is the story of Michelle Melendez, her young daughter Layla, and the man who would ultimately shatter their lives, Kirkland Warren. Michelle and Kirkland met during the summer of 2022. Their connection seemed like fate, but fate often has darker intentions. Kirkland Warren came with a troubled past, one Michelle was unaware of when they first crossed paths. By November 2022, trouble was already brewing. Kirkland's wife, Monet Tyler Warren, had stolen $20,000 from the credit union where she worked. Shockingly, the stolen funds were transferred into Michelle's bank account, a sign of the chaos to come. In December 2022, the relationship took a violent turn. After an argument in her apartment, Kirkland left and fired a gun at Michelle's balcony window. 10 days later, Michelle called 911 to report both the shooting and a physical assault. Despite corroboration from a witness, Michelle recanted her statement 2 months later, claiming mental health struggles and substance use. She denied the earlier accusations, but the truth was harder to bury than she realized. On March 2nd, 2023, Vancouver police arrested Kirkland on multiple charges, including domestic violence, assault, and drive-by shooting. Prosecutors warned the court of Kirkland's extreme danger, citing his involvement in an Arkansas homicide. Despite a no-contact order, Kirkland called Michelle from jail the next day, pressuring her to drop the charges. Hours later, Kirkland posted bail and walked free. On March the 11th, 2023, Michelle and Layla visited a friend's home. The friend was unaware of Kirkland's no-contact order and saw Michelle and Kirkland together throughout the night arguing. Early the next morning, a text came from Michelle's phone asking for Layla to be ready, but it wasn't Michelle who sent the message. It was Kirkland. The friend last saw Michelle passed out in the passenger seat of Kirkland's car with clothes covering her body. Layla was taken by Kirkland in his Dodge Charger. Unbeknownst to the friend, Kirkland's internet search history included instructions on how to eliminate witnesses. They would later realize how narrowly they escaped becoming a victim themselves. Hours later, Kirkland took Layla's life. The specifics of her final moments remain unclear, but her death marks the devastating culmination of a system that failed her and her mother. Violence and the cracks in our judicial system, cracks that allow the predator to roam free. This is not just a story about one man's horrific actions. It's a story about accountability and the dire consequences when the warning signs are ignored. Michelle and Layla's voices can no longer speak, but their stories demand to be told. In memory of Michelle Melendez and Layla Stewart, if you are someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, please seek help. Call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233.